Music. We all love music.
A cup of coffee in the morning can take you from being like, I want to know my socks, to, you know, I got this. Let's go. I'm going to work, working a shitty 9 to 5 or anything that you're going through. Like if you're a teenager, feel like trash, you don't have any friends, music is your friend. But these days, there's more music than you could even shake a stick at. There's a lot of music out there, and with this AI-generated garbage and all this like K-pop stuff, it can be kind of difficult to separate the robot trash from stuff that's actually real, made by real people. And you got all the payola, the Spotify streams. Being a know-it-all music hipster has never been as easy, and it's never been as shit. There's a lot of stuff out there, and most people who want to talk about music will be talking about the same stuff. And I'm not here to tell you that's not good stuff. It's not good stuff. Who fucking cares about it? As a musician, I have a pretty multifaceted relationship with music. Music is everywhere. I love it. There's nothing I like more than discovering new music. It brings me alive. All this AI-generated stuff, though, I don't know. People are putting out music videos, they're going viral. Do you like AI-generated music? That's okay. I think you should go and find yourself, homie. So today, I'm going to be placing a spotlight, a tiny little spotlight, because, you know, I don't really have that kind of a platform, but there's a lot of stuff I come across or things that I've been listening to for years, and it just never got the attention that I feel like it deserves. So if I can put one person onto it, that'll be nice. If you're a guy like me, you like video games, and I'm not talking about video games, I'm talking about video games. And I'm not talking about video games, I'm talking about video games.
I'm talking about that PS Triple.
And if you're like me, you might have played a video game called Sprawl. Now, I love this game. It's really good. It captures the aesthetic of a lot of early anime, specifically Ghost in the Shell. The soundtrack, gameplay, just effortlessly blends together to create this adrenaline pumping feeling, wall running, jumping, headshots mid-air. It's all the stuff you wanted when you were watching, I don't know, Counter-Strike kill compilation set to
Epic Trance
back in 2002. I don't know.
Oh my god, I hope I'm this good at Counter-Strike when I'm growing up.
Counter-Strike version 1.6.
Team Elite.
Sprawl was made by a studio called Maith, published by Roll Games Inc. It's garnered generally positive reviews, but I'm outside of like kind of boomer shooter outlets or I don't know, like influencers, I haven't really heard about it. Sprawl was made by Carlos Lizarraga and Hannah Crawford. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Really good game. They did amazing work on it. Started off as I think a Quake mod, and you can tell. Amazing. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Play it all the time. The music, however, insanely inspiring to me. Really well made, well put together. Blends a lot of different genres. Like, you know, it's mainly hard, dark drum and bass with these kind of Tibetan, Bulgarian chants. Basically, it sounds like the Ghost in the Shell soundtrack being remixed into a dark drum and bass song. There's also elements of hard industrial techno, and if you like the Cyberpunk 2077 theme.
Go fuck my ass. So close you can give me just all right. Now let's fuck my ass. Rock's the foundation, and I've processed some cock with my ass. Every last one just their cock.
Again, like I said, I'm into video games. I'm not into video games. But if you like that song, it has some like acid techno, acid rave stuff. It might be similar to, what is his name, Mick Gordon, the guy who makes the Doom soundtracks. Didn't he do the cyber? I don't. Who cares? I was looking up, like, oh, who made this music? Because I'm used to playing stuff like Hotline Miami, even stuff like Strafe, where, as far as I know, it's like a compilation of different, independent artists or lesser known underground artists. After playing Sprawl, the music really, really got to me. And I was like, oh, this has to be, several different people. The entirety of the Sprawl soundtrack is made by Carlos. Very inspiring to me. I looked up his Bandcamp. I think there's only like one record on there, and that's the Sprawl soundtrack. Looked up his SoundCloud. Saw there's a few other tracks there. Looked up the YouTube. Came across a track called Complete Control. I was hooked. It's amazing.
It's so cool.
Know that scene, the first Blade movie, where the vampires are all having the rave party? Well, you don't really know they're vampires. I mean, I guess you know they're vampires. So you know vampires are going to show up. It's Blade. This, as far as I remember, it's been, I watched that movie when I was 12. A guy walks into a rave party, and it's like bumping. It has this acid rave techno 303 song going. And the DJ, I don't remember what it is, he yells something like bloodbath or whatever, something like that. Sprinklers come on, just blood starts raining down. The guy realizes, oh, something's wrong. This isn't good. Shark teeth, everyone around him. He gets eaten, something like that. It's a cool scene in a cool movie. A lot of cool gore and Wesley Snipes. It's a good movie. Like it. Or I liked it when I was 13. When I was 9 years old. I don't remember. That's basically the whole vibe of the Complete Control track. It feels like that. It feels dark. It feels menacing. And it's just, it gets your blood pumping in the way that few other songs had for me at the time when I discovered it. I'd be listening to the Doom soundtrack and more brutal electronic, like dubstep, drum and bass stuff meshed with industrial metal. But this song, it just, it reached me in a way that like none of that did. The way it uses vocal samples consistently, it just, it sounds just so goddamn. I walk around the woods, when I'm walking my dog or taking a break from like a wedding reception or something. Turn on the flashlight on my phone, just walk around and we're just listening to it on the phone speakers. Pretty weird experience, almost like a David Lynch style, just very atmospheric and very cool. And drop is just beyond. Check out the Dog Blood remix he did, Turn Off the Lights. It's good stuff, it's really, really good stuff. If you haven't heard about Revel, if you haven't checked out the video game Sprawl, comes highly, highly recommended. If any of this sounds good to you, gotta check that out. Links are in the description.
1, 2, 3.
You're talking shit. You don't see the time far. Him for you to salvage one before you make it up. You see, you're lying to impress, and that's why you far.
Next act I want to talk about is, there's not really any other way they're, I think, colloquially referred to as open column bracket or sad face. Remember 2005, 2006? I mean, now the 90s are coming back. That shit's like bound for some sort of like resurgence. It probably already is. Probably already people who are you know, nostalgic for a time they didn't live in. Fucking people who were born at that time are in their 20s now.
Colonopenbracket are
Very, it's kind of like 8-bit emo, screamo music. They had a little bit of a buzz going, I think. They had a Saber Pulse, did a remix of Chevron Action Flash, which I really liked. I liked some Saber Pulse back in the day. I remember listening to that and then checking out the original, and I ended up liking the original song more than I liked the Saber Pulse remix of it. And the album they did, Kawaii, which is really well made. The transition from Twin Chevron Action Flash to Bring the Summer. Just really good. But from the first moment I heard that 1, 2, 3, you're talking shit, just, it got me. They've released, I think the last thing they released is Repentance in December 2020. But they also did a full-length album, World Wide Web, that you should probably check out. If you remember that era, if you're into that era, and that kind of like emo core stuff isn't off-putting to you, you should check it out. It's really well executed. Just a fairly unique sound that I haven't really heard anywhere else, but more than anything, I just have a lot of very vivid memories listening to this in the summer, probably like 2009, 2010. And then listening to the World Wide Web stuff a lot later, but still enjoying it a lot. You should definitely check it out. Give it a shot, okay?
Money with my eyes closed. Used to track the tracks for survival. Had that fire packed like a pyro. When they needed it, they hit me on my iPhone. Now I think I need another way. I only wanna see another day.
Next up is TEDY, BREWSKI. Now this guy, as far as I know, is just criminally slept on. Yeah, specifically the one I want to highlight here is Hentai Waterfalls Pink Champagne Mixtape. That's the one I know the most about. But, you know, Wipeout Mixtape Volume 2, Young Kareem, and, you know, the whole thing, pretty sick. But definitely Young Kareem, I always shout out that song as just being like a fun, nice, like auto-tuned hook. Funny and cool, dope stuff.
I came for the money, I ain't come here to party. And my whole team stay looking like the army. You could camouflage it, you could call me sergeant. Do it on my own and I leave them all astonished. Do it for my squad, bitch, I do this shit regardless. I know what you thought, bitch, told me that I lost it, but I still got it. We just getting started, me I'm feeling godly, popping like a Harley. Put me in the pros now, came up out of college. I deserve a fat check. I deserve a contract. Haters on the dick now. Haters make me nauseous. All I want is success. All they do is talk shit, but I can't stop this. All I know is ballin'. What else am I supposed to do? I don't got no option. I just hit the zone now. About to go unconscious. Yeah. I want it, I gotta get it. 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 I'm ballin' insane. Sky hook in the lane. I'm guarding the pain. I'm throwing it down. Score 30 a game. And I can't stop yet. Till they throw me in the Hall of Fame. I can't stop till all these motherfuckers know my name. Off-white chucks like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Check that out. But Hentai Waterfalls Pink Champagne mixtape, god dang free. You get this whole thing for free. It's got so many just good, cool, fun songs on it. We got bangers like Pussy Boy, DJ Lalo Mila, Party Hard. That one's sick. I don't think I've ever heard anything like so kind of like vibrant and fun and like not self-conscious in hip-hop. It's just a lot of stuff like whoa freestyle. I always come back and listen to that.
Call up my guys, they gon' put you bye-bye and then dump your ass in cyanide. Whoa.
This stuff is criminally slept on. Like, you gotta go and show this some love. The dude has put in a shit ton of work and he's made some really, really good songs. You can tell he's very, very passionate about it. I don't know if like the 2024 sensibility is the perfect way to kind of consume this music. I haven't really heard anything that's like too offensive. But you know, it was released in 2014. Was that a different time? I seem to remember that being a different time. I seem to remember there being a lot more non-PC stuff.
Wrong. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
Not that this is like too off-putting. Hentai Waterfalls, Pink Champagne. You gotta check it out. I haven't really heard anything like it. But then again, I mean, what do I know? Go and check out his music. Show him some love. Don't think he's really doing anything anymore. It was the last thing he released. 2020 All-American Indulgence 2. Swaggin' Wagon. Most of this stuff I haven't listened to, but definitely Hentai Waterfalls is a great record. Totally free. You're doing yourself a disservice if you're not checking out that stuff. He's been putting in work. There's a guy I came across on YouTube here doing reviews of, I think it was Electron drum machine, or like showing his workflow with that. SEBBWEN, this guy.
Hi and welcome to
As far as I know, he doesn't really have like a consistent amount of work. I don't know if he has any albums out there or whatever. I don't listen to music on Spotify, so I'm oblivious to that. I only, if it's on Bandcamp, it's on YouTube, I'll check it out. SEBBWEN, he has 100 subs here. It's just, what in the hell? You want to listen to SEBBWEN City Lights. This song. Great. 21 place. It's just, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's great. If you're into, goth, electro, art pop, throwback stuff like that, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not listening to this song. It's 2 minutes long. Should be 4 minutes. There should be a bridge in there or something, but the main hook is just super, super strong. I don't know, any producers watching this, maybe hit the guy up, try to remix it or something. I'm not that guy, but if you are, Either way, show the dude some love. Come on, this is a fucking banger. Like you gotta check this out. It's great stuff. Alright, that's it from me. I'll be back with more stuff like this. You can check me out on my socials. Everything's in the links to all of the artists I talked about in the description. Buy my tape, please buy my tape. I'm going broke. I'm not even joking. I'm fucking eating cereal for dinner here. Like, please. Thank you.
Have a nice day.